Hey there, it's Patmos and welcome to Ostriv week. This week only Ostriv videos, so let's get going, let's develop our town, and hopefully by the end of this week we will have a nice town, which, well, hopefully is a lot bigger than what we have right now. That's why we play Speak 3 all the time. We have a visitor, but nothing we really want or want to sell, so that's cool, let's go away with that. The building a new house near the lake, which should have an excellent view over the lake. Ooh, that's cool. They're all sitting together, enjoying a lovely day, I guess. So they're busy getting the house done. And, well, we are building quite a few homes. Then a primary school, of course, very important. And, well, here's some extra jobs to be built. We should have this one extra. Yes, there it is. So let's get a few extra boats. Let's open it up for people. I guess we can copy the hiring options so that these are also empty later on. This should at least provide us with enough jobs to keep the immigrants coming in as soon as we have the houses for it. And I got asked questions on other videos about this game. And one of you asked me to see the settings for trade. Now, I don't exactly know what the settings for trade means. I mean, we have the settings here, what I've set up to be traded, which is basically charcoal. And you can trade that with the kachi. As soon as a villager comes from there, you can trade it with them, and they'll buy a good amount, and that makes you a lot of money. Of course, you can trade all different kind of things. Perhaps it's also good to know, if you want to do some trading, there's no influence you have over the pricing. They're all fixed prices. So there's not like you can adjust some settings and the prices will change. So there's not real settings to that. I can show you the hiring options, which is just always 4 people in there to do all the jobs. Now, of course, it makes sense that in the beginning of the game, when you are just building your town, you're not producing that much, so there isn't that much to be traded. Later on, of course, we will aim for some goods to be traded to make some extra money, but for now this is about it. I'd like to get workers by cart and laborers by cart, so people don't walk just with their hands carrying stuff. I think that's good. And, well, that's all about the trade settings. I also get questions about the seasonal hiring. Well, as soon as you have a counselor, you can manage seasonal hiring on all the different jobs. So you just go to the hire options, in this case the fishing docks, and you can tell them on season, off season, how many people should be in there, which months are on season, the one with the little V in front of it, which are off season. Well, the river is frozen in January, February and December, so that's why that's off season, and they can do different jobs. And you can just go about every different place where you can provide jobs, and you can tell them how to work on and off season. And of course we have the economic section, and that's a thing I usually work on. I've made a tutorial video about this game where I totally explain how I set this up. As you can see, monthly wage is low, labor wage even lower, but also the market prices are quite low. They don't have to pay that much rent. So yeah, that's a good way to make sure that all the people have plenty of money. We don't tax any wealth yet, maybe we do that later. Since we don't have a tavern yet, we don't have to tax that. But, well, there might be a point in which we will do that, just not for now. So those are a few of the settings I've shown you to let you know how I set things up and how I play this game. There's always different kinds of things you can do. Different kinds of settings you can choose. That's all up to you. There's not an ideal setting or whatever. This is how I like to play it, but you can of course do things differently and get the same result or even a better result. Well, our farms are doing a good job at the moment. Potatoes, buckwheat, and yeah, we have good amounts of animals here. Currently 21, so it would be great if the slaughterhouse would be built at a certain point, so we can start slaughtering bulls in a little while. Ooh, these people ran out of money. They have a good income. They don't have to pay that much tax, so we'll provide them with a bit of financial help every now and then. That's the case. That's okay. We have all the builders we can have, so it might be a good time actually to start working on the construction office to hire additional builders. And usually what they do is they will gather all the building materials for the next building in the queue. They'll put it there, and as soon as this one is done, the building crew starts building that one, and they will start to gather everything for the next building. So it does really speed up everything. Question is, where do we want to build it? Because obviously this is, we take the map, you can see these guys are centered right here, so it should be a good thing to put it somewhere here to have them spread out over the whole area. We could just build it opposed to this building. They have to clear a few trees for it, but that's fine. We can just build it right here. Something like this. Or we just place it, I don't know, something like this. That could also be a good spot. Let's do it right here, we'll see. The construction office. Now, do we have jobs available? Yes, we have. We have also a few people looking for a job, so I'm going to move that up a bit as well. It makes sense because if we get this done, we can build the houses also more quickly, which would be very nice. I really want this bridge to be done at a certain point so that we can start to build a few homes here. Now, of course, we have the chapel here, a little chapel, and we're not going to build a church here. I think I want a church somewhere here in the main town. So we could fill this up with homes and perhaps later on even tear this down and build a few homes here. Yeah, let's build a home with a garden. Or without. We could also build a house without a garden. You have to build a fence around it, I believe. I don't even know exactly, I have to say. Alright. Well, let's start close to the bridge. Can we build just homes without giving them a garden? Because that would be great. Then we can build much more houses. Apparently we can. We can make them live really close to the river. This is cool. They don't grow their own food, of course, but that's fine. Alright, let's set it up like this, and now wait until those houses get built. Ooh, oh, messenger from Derkachi. Well, let's sell some charcoal, makes us 330. Do we need iron yet? No, we don't. So I'm going to buy it anyway, because if you don't buy it, it will be stuck to 1,000. If we buy it now, the number will run up again to 1,000. So that means that overall, in the long run, we can buy more. So let's do that. I'm going to need a lot of iron later on. Perhaps not right now, but we do later on. How are we doing with drinking water? 6,000. Alright, so we have plenty of drinking water for the moment. Should be worrying about a well though here. So let's build a well to make sure that all these people can have a drink as well. Perhaps we can build some sort of a park thing in here. So houses alongside the river and some sort of park or whatever. We'll see. But that could be fun. Alright, these people also need a little bit of financial help. So later on we might raise the wages a bit so that they can make a little bit more money. Alright, farming is looking okay, but it should be going a little bit faster. Getting a new family in town, that's nice. So, probably not too many people available for hire at the moment. So we could do seasonal hiring and tell them to off-season hire only 2 people. And tell them that September and October and March are off-season. Because that means that they will use these days to help out on the farms. And that might be a good thing, actually. Of course, it's November, so it's not working at this time. So let's add November for now. We'll remove that later. Because by then they should be done another time. Now we should see at a certain point, yeah, that they are able to hire more people that can actually do some work here. Yeah, it's slowly moving more people in to do all the harvesting. could also be the case that because we lack women, that they also have to work here. Oh, this looks good. All right. A warehouse and a slaughterhouse. That's good. Yeah, they're hiring extra women now, so to bring in all the farm stuff, which is good. We need to bring it all in. I think we have plenty though. Yeah, 12,000 buckwheat. Not too much flour, but we do have a lot of wheat, so that works. We have 6,500 potatoes. So not really anything to worry about at that point. Well, we have 1 granary, 2 granaries, 3 granaries, all working. I think we should get one here as well. Perhaps if we look at where the houses are, we can just build it. Well, perhaps we can just put it down here, a bit in the center. Let's just do it something like this, I think. So we can build the houses around it. We'll just build the granary here. Where are the houses? Right there. Alright, we built the granary close to the homes. Then put some market stalls there, of course. 2. Alright, well, we sell buckwheat, firewood, flour, and potatoes, of course. And then we should check what else. Cabbage, fish, shallow, and honey. So, cabbage, fish, sallow, and honey. Honey and sallow. Alright. I guess we need to buy some sallow at a certain point. Because we don't have any anymore, I think. Yeah, we could also just remove it, of course. And then we can remove it here. Add milk to it. Because that's the thing we have now. So let's just do it like that. We will remove the sallow. Same here. Oh, they're also selling onions. Are they still buying onions? No. Alright, so let's get rid of the onions. And add milk, flour and fish. Perfect. Well, that works. We can also remove the sallow here because we're not going to get any. Let's sell the milk we have, because we have plenty of milk. Yep, that looks good. And as soon as this is done, we do the same here. But yeah, this is a good thing. We still have enough jobs available. We could always add women here, so to make more jobs available. But we'll see. For now, it's fine. We need to check this one, because November should be off. Alright, that works. I would like to get a warehouse here, because these don't have firewood to sell. They're bringing it in now, but if we have a warehouse here with firewood, they could get it more easy. Or we could just put the warehouse next to the forestry. Although that might not be the best place, because at a certain point we will lose the forestry and move it away, I think. So let's just build the warehouse right here. That's better. Let's move it a bit. There it is. Now, I know when I first heard people started to building warehouses just for firewood, I thought they were crazy, because if you reach up like 400 or 500 people, you can still get around with all the firewood you have and just 1 or 2 warehouses you've built later on. But if you get any further, you'll see that your population will use an enormous amount of firewood. And I really can't stress this enough. In city planning like this, build warehouses in time, fill them up with firewood, because later on you're going to need a gigantic amount of firewood. So when you get a really big town, you're really gonna need it all. So make sure you get it in time. And well, now is a good time to start working on that. Alright, the villager from the Kachi came again. Now you can see there's new iron to be bought. We're not going to buy it this time, but every now and then buy some iron, because we can really use that. How much honey do we have? 127. We have 228 cabbage, but they already have it up for sale in quite good amounts. So that's good. since we are buying that from the people. Some still have a little bit of honey and cabbages for sale, so... But it depends on the harvest each time, so... Could be this year not much honey, next year a lot more honey. Differs a bit. Really curious to see how this will look if we fill this up with homes and a little park. Guess it would look nice. Alright, here comes the construction office. It's done. We have people we can put in. Well, it appears so. That's good. Now they can start working. Perhaps it's also a good thing then that we put a cart parking next to it so they can just pick a cart and start working. So that's my idea right now. Let's build a cart parking there. February is almost starting, which means we near the end of winter. These two houses will be done quickly. As you can see, they're already bringing stuff there now, while this is still being built. So that's very good, because if this crew's done building this, they can just move to the next and start building there. That really saves time. That's why you should build a construction office. Not too soon or too early, because if you do it too early, it just takes up a lot of people that can do different jobs and you need them to do that. But don't wait too long with it either, because, well, it can save you a lot of time. As you can see, they're already building this now, because everything has been collected. So that works, and they can now start to work on this wooden bridge already and start bringing resources there. Which needs quite a bit of wood, by the way. Let's hope we have that. This one has to walk quite far to get these trees. I'm not going to move it away though yet. Perhaps now should be a good time to build an extra one right here. To start clearing out trees here. I think that's good. Let's get this cart parking going, and then this one as well. Need to start working on more homes again. But this is slowly filling up, so yeah, we get a good city center area. I like it. And for now we have plenty of trees and wood, so... That's so cool. Yep, they're gathering the stuff for this bridge. Cool, if we can get more of these bridges going. I mean, I live in Holland, and I live pretty close to the town of Rotterdam, which is, well, a big river goes through the city, and there are all these big bridges getting across. I really enjoy that. And you can see that in a lot of Dutch places. A lot of bridges in the big cities going over the canals and waterways. So yeah, it's nice. I like it. I know this game is in Ukraine, but I would still like to give it this little Dutch feel with a lot of bridges. Yeah, spring is coming. Perfect. Let's make sure we have enough people to do some sewing. That'll be awesome. There goes the bridge. Almost done. There it is. The wooden bridge. And then all of a sudden a road will start forming if they get across it a lot. Well, they will if they start to build these houses, so... Right, they're going to build this warehouse. Ah, we got the slaughterhouse. Perfect, let's put people in there. So we can slaughter a few of these animals, because we have too many. 21, yeah, that's too many. Alright, we have a 1-year-old bull. So let's slaughter this one. We always wait until animals reach a year, because then they provide you with the most meat. So never ever start slaughtering animals that are have not reached the age of 1, because you will get less meat from it, and they will have eaten your food, so it's not worth it. Alright, how are we doing with flour? Yeah, we have 700 in store now. That's good. That is very good. I guess we're going to change the hire options here and do it like this. Because if we start 1 month later with fishing, we have 2, 4, 6 extra people that can help sowing the fields, and they can have a better harvest, so that's good. So let's try that. construction is done. We've built another well. So yeah, construction is going really fast now. Right, what should we put in here? I think we should put some iron in it. Let's check. We can put, I believe, 10,000 in total, yes. So we put in some iron, we can put in metal parts, we can put in nails. Right, let's store like 2,500 iron. We store like 250 metal parts, we store like 1,000 nails. And we can store like 1,000 cow hides. Perhaps we should do a little bit more nails, yeah. We do it something like this. It won't get full though, I think, but I think this is good. Alright, let's add workers to it. At least now we have a storage for these kind of things. We can get this out, that's good. Probably, oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. There's some iron in here, yeah, so they can store it now in the warehouse. Cart parking is done, so let's build carts for it. A new family is settling in town. Oh, that's a nice family. Welcome to our cute little town. And slowly we're getting through our building queue. And that's going a lot faster with this extra construction office now, so that's very good. They're already bringing stuff here, I think. Or at least they should be. Oh, not yet. They will. Perfect. Another house done. We still have enough jobs. Fields are sown. Yeah, looks good. Alright, let's try and continue a bit here. Because we do need to build a few homes across the size, yeah, so like this, rotate a bit more, rotate it a little bit back, just follow the line of the river. It looks cool. Oops, that's the wrong button. Yeah, this is good. Alright, well, those are a few extra homes now. Perfect. A messenger from Merefa. Don't think we need any of those yet, so let's not do that. I think they need an extra well here now to make sure that we really provide them with all they need. Let's build one on this side, let's build one on that side, that's good. Oh, that's still the same messenger. Let's not click that one again. The fishing dock is done, so that means more jobs available. Now I'm going to click this and just apply this to all, and now all settings and etc. are copied, which is good. Oh, they're going to build this bridge now also. Oh, nice. I really like that. Then we have 3 bridges. Probably one more here if we can, but I think I remember from last time that it didn't work out really. But we'll see. And right after that they will start building this granary and then all the houses here. That's very cool. Alright, they need nails, so we have a little shortage in nails. They should be able to produce nails quite fast because we have a lot of people, a lot of iron and a lot of charcoal. However, it could be something. Let's add people to this as well, so we really need some extra people. Could really be something to import a few nails next time if we can. Right, these boats are being built, but we don't have the people to run those. So yeah, we have a lot of women available, but no men. Let's just make sure that we don't hire men in the wrong buildings. So, alright. Let's put this supply to all. Did we get men in here? No. Alright, so that's good. Because we really don't want to see men working at a place where they don't have to work. So every now and then you just have to check it. See if there's men where you don't want them. This is really working. And this one's 11 months now, so almost ready to be slaughtered. Same here, 8 months. So yeah, next winter we can do a bit of slaughtering. Cool. And of course, like we always do, every now and then, we just need to zoom in a bit to watch all the cuteness in town. So yeah, here we are. A cute little town, cute little beehives, I like that. And all these flowers up front and bushes, etc. And then they work the gardens. I wish I had a house like this with a big garden, a lot of open space. And just work your own garden every now and then. And yeah, I think that would be nice. You can see our granary and our market stalls filled with goods. People chilling at the gazebo. Very nice. Oh, they're making good use of these carts. Very nice. Alright, so they demoed a well. They got this bridge done. So we can get across now. People can get underneath as well. And yeah, they're starting to work on the granary here now. You need quite a few nails for that though, so it's going to be a little bit slower. We don't need too many nails for the homes. So hopefully a messenger swings by soon so we can buy some nails, because to be honest, I don't know which village sells nails, so I can't just send out a messenger. Well, I can, but I have to send them to like each village, which will cost a lot of money. And I don't want to waste money on that. So would also be time for another smithy, but we are already short on people that can actually do the jobs. So that's not going to work right now. Really love these bridges and how they work, and they're creating a path here, which is nice. I do see this whole block doesn't have a well. So I guess we should build a well here so they don't have to walk too far, and all these houses are already using this one. Well, that's all fine, of course. Perhaps it's time to add a few more benches into this cute little town. Because these houses don't really have benches. So let's add a few. So these people can sit as well. Yep. Can we build benches here? I'm really curious. Because it could be. Yeah, we can, alright. I mean, these are the most amazing spots next to the river where they can sit and have fun. So yeah, we should really be placing benches here. They can just sit and relax and watch over the river. Luckily there are no crocodiles or anything, as far as I know. Alright, this is done. So let's copy this one to that one. Perfect, that's done. We have to set it up like this. So yeah, let's apply this to all. They can use laborer by carts, of course. Apply to all. Alright, they're in. And now they can start to work everything. We can put workers in here as well. I have to set this up as well. Let's do it with this one. Alright, this is good. So they can't hire men. Apply to all. And yeah. You can also use a worker by cart, of course, but probably the women don't do that. I'm not sure. Well, they're bringing in everything, so once this house is done, people start to live here, they can buy their food here. I think that's good. So yeah, we made quite a bit of expansions. Quite a few expansions, I have to say. Well, let's move this one up, because I want these people to be able to get water here. Now they're also able to buy food, so that's good. And since we have quite a bit of food waiting in the farms, it's a good thing that now these can also add a lot of food to them. So it doesn't just sit there in the farms, but it really gets distributed to all the people. There's a new family coming in. 3 people that are available to work, so that's good. Well, I think this is the first episode for our Ostriv week, and I'm going to end it right here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And of course, if you have any comments or things you want to see, just let me know. And I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.